Different sections along the 74 kilometers of the Kampala-Jinja Highway have degraded after the slow pace of work from Energo Construction Company. The situation is now rendering road usage difficult for cargo trucks. Part of the degraded areas is the 1 kilometer stretch from Chigombia to Ranyonyi in Mukono district along Kampala-Jinja Highway, where no layer of asphalt or tarmac was laid. During his inspection, State Minister for Works Musa Ecweru reiterated the need to have roadworks done soon.
So we had initially thought you were going to handle this place. Why did you pull out?
You can see how the traffic are going, and this is just temporary solution. In about 7 days it will go.
This is a critical artery. It is just like we are having a problem to Kampala, we're having a problem from Kampala to Mutukula, we're having a problem to Masaka, we're having a problem now to Fort Portal. Those 3 major arteries. And the problem with the Nicholas is in 2 of them. In the next few days.
Another dreadful section of the Kampala-Jinja Highway road is around Mbalala area in Mukono, where engineers in the Ministry of Works were tasked with sectional repairs left the stretch untarmacked. The section is dusty and immotorable whenever it rains.
That's what you have done here. It was bumpy, there were potholes, but by removing the surface now, you have worsened the situation. You have created dust, you have also complicated the problem.
That's why we are making sure that we maintain with the dust separation to make sure that there is no more dust as we continue shaping those other sections that have deepened.
Given its economic relevancy, Ecweru stated how the Kampala-Jinja Road Highway will be rehabilitated up to Malaba border post to ease transportation of different commodities. Other roads where rehabilitation and construction is due to take place include the Kampala-Mbarara Ishaka Road, Kampala-Mitiana-Mubende, Mubende-Chegegwa, Fort Portal Road, among other roads. According to the ministry engineers, repairs along different roads will start next week on Friday, and Chegegwa-Chenjojo link will be repaired first.
Yes. Well, transporting equipment, by the end of next week, we shall be starting to do forward maintenance on that side.
That's Mubende?
No, from the worst section is from Chegegwa up to Chenjojo.
Given that many of the roadworks stalled due to budget cuts for road rehabilitation, maintenance and construction, Ecweru says President Museveni has ordered the Ministry of Finance to increase on funds allocated to Works and Transport Ministry.
I think over the last 3-4 years, we have had a challenge. We enter into some fairly new projects, but money for road maintenance has continued to dwindle. A decision has been taken in Cabinet that must be reversed.
Ecweru also says that the bureaucratic tendencies by the ministry officials have also led to slow pace of roadworks.
Has also unfortunately suffered some bureaucratic challenges in the ministry, not the unit itself, the ministry. Somebody who is supposed to sign a document that is meant to deliver stones can take 3 weeks analyzing the file. That is not acceptable. Somebody who is supposed to sign a document that is meant to give these people fuel will take 4 days swinging in his or her chair analyzing the document. We have resolved again as a ministry that we must make this in-house team semi-autonomous so that they can procure these things by themselves.
On the poor road section around Najembe in Mabira Forest, Minister Ecweru noted that the encroachment on the forest has diverted many water passages, rendering the area to flooding, which makes the road impassable. Ecweru called for immediate action for the encroachers so as the area doesn't become a flooding spot like Kampala City.
But what remains of Mabira apparently now is just along the road. These trees you are seeing, you can't see the same trees just a kilometer away from here. So the degradation that has befallen what was once Mabira Forest has now created what was once a small river to be a lake. When it rains, this place becomes a mini lake. That is how bad it is. Just like what you witness sometimes in Kampala, because developers have blocked waterways. This is exactly what has happened in Mabira.
What we have observed there is a small drainage structure which can now not address the storm water that is coming from there. You are aware currently we are seeing only this, but the studies we have done, We have delineated the entire catchment area, taking into consideration of the land use and the changes that have happened.
Becca Senyonga Mlinde, NTV Weekend Edition.